What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, coming at you from NSR Fishing. Today we are fishing in the middle of winter, cold water. I've been bundled up all day. I just took my hood off and we're fishing steep drops, steep bluff banks, rock banks, just like this. A lot of times in the winter, those fish, the bass will set up and trap bait against these bluff walls all over the country. Doesn't matter where you're at. I grew up in Missouri, fishing Lake of the Ozarks, Table Rock Lake, a ton of these bluff walls, really good in the wintertime. And today we're on Lake Guntersville, which is in Alabama. Not near as cold as it was when I grew up fishing. And we're fishing these bluff walls today. And I've already caught a few, and I just wanted to stop and shoot a little video to tell you guys how we are catching them, talking through the setup today, help you become a better angler fishing these bluff walls. And I want to show you the last one we just caught. So for setup, I'm using a 6'9" medium or medium heavy spinning rod. This is a medium, and it's got a fast tip. It bends pretty good, but it's got some backbone, enough to set the hook into these big fish. I'm using 20-pound braided line paired with 12-pound fluorocarbon. I'm using P-line. You can use anything you like. And then I use an Alberto knot when I'm joining those two together. So if you have any questions about how to do that, just YouTube Alberto knot and braid to fluorocarbon, rigging up on your spinning rod leader. And plenty of videos show you how to do that. But we are fishing little Ned rig style baits today. And what that is, little head, this is a 1/6 ounce. Sometimes I use a 1/8, sometimes I use a 1/10. But there's a lot of current coming by this bluff today, and we're fishing in 10 to 30 feet really, dropping it down the bluff. And I got it paired with a little Sakoshi bug, something looks like a bait fish as well as a little natural color. Oftentimes I just use green pumpkin red flake, green pumpkin purple. I like to go natural when I'm fishing a Ned rig. If you're in really dirty water, you can throw on a black and blue. Some people like to throw straight white or straight pearl. I do that when I'm bed fishing. But this little guy right here, they're feeding on shad, they're feeding on craws. Gives them the best of both worlds, this little Sakoshi bug. So we're using a 1/6 ounce today, and I'm casting it up against this bluff. Just right as close as I can get to the bluff. And the bluff stair steps down. It goes down 10 feet, pops out, down another 10 feet, pops out, down another 10 feet. And when you can find a bluff that stair steps like that, these fish love it. They sit on the top of those stair steps, and you just barely twitch that bait, move it about 4 to 6 inches at a time, come off the bluff and let it fall until it hits the bottom. Twitch it just a little more, it comes off the bluff, let it fall. And these fish are hitting it right when it's falling to the next stair step, or right as soon as it lands on the bottom. Give it a second because they pick it up off the bottom. You gotta fish it slow in the wintertime. And if you're fishing 10 foot or less, I would use that 1/10 ounce bait. Table rock, sometimes your gravelly banks get really good in the late winter, early spring. Ned rig, great choice. So that is how I fish the Ned rig. Now, I was just doing that, just caught some fish. Let's pull one out. I'm gonna release it real quick just to show you guys the quality you can catch Ned rig fishing. I just caught a massive 6 and maybe bigger pounder. I didn't even weigh it. We can weigh it real quick. Let's see what it weighed. What would you guys guess? Looks bigger if I hold it like that. Looks smaller if I hold it like that. But it's pretty good. I'm guessing it's close to 6. So zeroed out our scale here. Really excited to see what it weighs. It is, wow, 6 pounds, 12 ounces, guys. 6 pounds, 12 ounces. That is a giant. Or sorry, 6.12, that's 12 hundredths. So just over 6 pounds, a stud of a bass. Gonna release him, see you, buddy. All right, so I hope you learned a little something in this quick tip video talking Ned rigs. Ned rig fishing, the wintertime, steep banks, creek channel bends on the bluffs, or bluffs that stair step. Those are gonna be your best bet when you're targeting these wintertime bass using a Ned rig. We're gonna get out of here for the day. We'll catch you guys on the next episode.